everyone, and welcome to our first episode of 10 for 10. 10-minute videos about resources for our queer and Latinx or Latinx community here in Salt Lake City, Utah. My name is Nata Choi. My pronouns are he, him, his, and I am part of Latino Behavioral Health Services.
Awesome. Thank you, Nata. My name's Nick Arteaga. My pronouns are he, him, they, them, your choice. And I am the Community Programs Coordinator at the Utah Pride Center.
So we're going to take some time to share a little bit more of our organizations and what we do so that all of you in the community can understand that you have a place and a person that you can go to in case you need these resources. So at Latino Behavioral Health Services, we are a nonprofit organization dedicated to serving the Hispanic community of Utah, bringing them mental health services. Now, we know that there's a lot of stigma within the Hispanic community, and we are there to address it. Mental health resources include therapy, peer mentoring, educational classes, and support groups. And all of these are run by people who are Latinx or of Latinx descendants and who are peers. They are people who have gone through their own mental challenges and have gone through the recovery process to a place where that they can feel comfortable helping other people. I myself am a peer. I am a peer mentor, and I am a certified peer support specialist. And so I help the youth by sharing my experiences and helping them understand that they're not alone and that they can find the hope and the resources that they need. And I'm also the youth programs coordinator. And so, like I said, I work a lot with the youth. And so that's a little bit about LBHS. Take it away, Nick.
Okie doke. I don't know how I can follow that, but I'm going to. So at the Utah Pride Center, we're also a nonprofit organization. I know we're really popular for throwing on the Pride Festival. As folks have found out, we also offer a lot of other services. We're more than just, partying and being out and proud, but we also offer mental health services from a bunch of licensed and certified therapists. We do also offer a lot of peer support groups, some more nuanced than others. We also have an education and training department where we offer cultural competency trainings, UPR trainings, for suicide prevention, and a lot of similar goals a lot of other community organizations have, it just about building connections, letting people know that they're not alone, that what they're dealing with is okay, that there is a community out there for them. And so doing everything virtually now does make it a little bit tricky, but we hold like 40 different groups throughout the month for people to be a part of. They're all free. We also have a community calendar that lists a bunch of different events that are either have some sort of partnership with the Utah Pride Center or are just, either LGBTQ plus positive or benefit the community in some way. So those look like, one of our other departments that we're really proud of too is our youth and family programs department, and that focuses on youth from ages 2 to 20. And it also provides peer support groups and resources for parents and caregivers of gender diverse and creative youth. So it's there for everybody. It's not just for adults 18 and over. We also focus on our seniors through SAGE and other senior programming. And there are a lot of arms in the Utah Pride Center. Our main focus is just to be inclusive of everybody, and as a marginalized community, really reach out to other disenfranchised groups of people, and to let them know that they're not alone, that we care, and that there are plenty of resources available through us or through our partnerships to better the quality of everybody's life.
Thank you, Nick. So what has been your proudest moment at the Pride Center?
The proudest moment. There are so many. I mean, it's the Utah Pride Center. Hello. Um, but I think the proudest thing for me personally is that I actually started my career at the Utah Pride Center at the start of COVID. And to see that I'm still here and that we're still thriving as a community center and that we're still able to offer a bunch of resources and still, socialize and build community, even though we can't meet face to face, I think is something to be really proud of. And I'm just very grateful that I'm able to be a part of it and, be that face of all of the awesome things that we offer at the Pride Center. Nothing more specific comes to mind, but I still think that's something to really celebrate for the times that we're in and what we're still able to execute with, limited outreach. And that's all being done virtually. So,
That's wonderful.
yeah. Well, what about you, Nata? What's your proudest moment being a part of the Latino Behavioral Health Services team?
I think my proudest moment would have been just working with the youth and seeing the progress that they make. I they come in and they feel defeated, they feel frustrated, stressed out, anxious, and after a few sessions of peer mentoring, they feel confident and they feel good and they feel supported and they feel heard. And um, I think it has a lot to do with the process of peer mentoring and how it's centered on that relationship of being person of color, of being a person who has grown up here in Utah and has gone through the school system. And a peer means is supposed to relate, and that's what we do. And it just makes a huge difference from other organizations that don't have that cultural connection. So I'm proud to be Latino, and I'm proud to be here, and I'm so proud because I'm also queer. So, to end this series, we love to bring a little more spice, you could say, and just bring a little personality from us. And so, we're going to ask some random questions to just let you all know that, yeah, we're part of these organizations, but we're also human, that we also have our passions and our drives, and that if you ever feel like you need to just connect with someone, we are there to connect with you. So, to start off this last question, Nick,
Yes.
what is your favorite season?
Oh, my favorites. I was like, of what show? Like, I have so many. I just thought of like, wow, that's really random. Oh my God. My favorite season. Um, I think as a youth, probably because I grew up in California,
Okay.
I really, really love summer. That meant no more school. You
Mm.
can go to the beach, have fun, lay out in the sun. Um, I'm not saying it's not my favorite anymore, but over time, just like growing older and living in different places, I think fall is probably my favorite because I'm still like grieving summer being over, but it's not quite winter yet. So it's just a really good reflective time, and it's the way the leaves on the trees change and everything, and just a little chillier outside. I can show off like my nice jackets and all that. So I'm gonna say fall.
I love that. I love I love fall too. I feel like it's the place where fall um fashion comes to
Yeah.
layers, everyone, layers. Um uh, um tones, what is it called? Jewel tones, and just all of this beautiful like scarves and everything. Love it. But I also love summer because I get to show off some skin and I love to look brown because usually during during winter I just lose color, and It's hard. It's hard for me.
That's interesting. Yeah, I can totally see that. Also gonna say I'm a sucker for, I know, I'm gonna say it, pumpkin spice lattes, and they're seasonal. I know. That's okay. There's no shaming. We don't yuck people's yums here.
No.
Um, but yeah, I really, really like that. So I think that's part of why I like fall too. It all comes full circle. My drink, my nice jacket, your scarves, your fashionista vibes. It's a great time for everyone.
Right. Well, thank you so much, everyone, for joining us today for 10 for 10. And we hope that you can join us every month as we discuss and talk and joke around with people from our community who work in different organizations that help the queer and or Latinx community. And so if you have any questions, we'll have our information down in the comments below and or actually in the description section up top.
Somewhere.
But yeah, let us know if you need anything, and we will see you all next month. Bye.
Yeah, bye.